My name is Daniel Calabro. I'm a civil engineer. I recently founded a company called Ferris where we're developing AI solutions for civil engineers and engineering firms. I wanted to take some time here and in the series of videos that I'll be putting out to explain to you what our software is doing, what our platform offers, and how civil engineers can leverage AI to create better products and reduce risk. I'm native to civil structural engineering. It's my background. In college, I took some Python courses in 2015 before vibe coding was a thing. And then, like everybody else in 2020, had this GPT moment as I was working in Python professionally. Um, Realized the limitations of the software. I really thought it was going to be a great assistant. I thought I could put all my calculations, drawings, RFI, specifications, and it was going to be this all encompassing assistant for me. Um, you realize that it doesn't do those things, and as civil engineers, we need to be accurate to the decimal point. So when that happened, and I realized, okay, this is giving me outputs that are wrong, and I don't understand why they're wrong. I asked myself the question, well, why is it wrong? And what could this technology offer to the civil engineering community if it was accurate and trustworthy? So went down a rabbit hole for 3 to 4 years. Um, Learning about language models, figuring out like why they operate the way that they do, how they're constructed, what the limitations are, what the capabilities are. And through that, I ended up coming up with backend Python code that I was able to semantically search drawings. I was able to check calculations against. I was able to do some middle review uh, processes with. And it was a fun little side project. I never had the intention of starting a company or starting a business with this. But talked to some of my other engineers in my network, and they were like, "This sounds awesome. We'd love to try it." Didn't have an MVP at the time. Met Justin, who is one of our engineers. He helped me get an MVP up and running, and I gave this to some members in our community, and they got back to me saying, "Hey, we're saving hours, not minutes." And at that point, I was like, "Wow, maybe this is something that the industry has an appetite for. Maybe this is something that civil engineers could really use and leverage to make our industry better, to make our projects better, to reduce risk on our projects." So I've been working with Justin. We've been bootstrapping with Thad, who's another one of our software engineers as well. And since officially launching, we've been able to work with engineers all over the world, which has been really incredible. We've gotten some very good traction and feedback so far. And we're looking forward to just creating and developing AI tools specifically for civil engineers. Like I was alluding to before, I think the current commercially available suite of AI solutions, whether it's GPT or Perplexity, Claude, they're really good at searches, they're very good at deep research, but when it comes to these very complex data sets and these higher order thinking problems, it's hard to use these commercially available softwares for our tasks to be useful for us. And it's hard for us to trust them. They're not very verifiable. So we're trying to build a trustworthy, a trust earning platform where we develop and design agentic solutions for civil engineers throughout all phases of their workflow. And we look forward to showing you these in this Ferris U series. We're going to break down the technical aspects of what we're developing here, some case studies that we've performed and other engineers have been able to perform. And we look forward to just showing you what we're offering and what we're trying to build here. Um, I believe that as an industry, civil engineers, we're kind of tapped out on bandwidth. I go into great detail with like supply and demand and LinkedIn posts and other things like that, so I won't go be redundant here. But I think there is a real opportunity to leverage this technology to increase our bandwidth as an industry. So here at Ferris, we're looking to champion the civil engineer. We're looking to build tools that bring out the best in civil engineers. And civil engineers have the job of creating certainty in an uncertain world. So one of our core philosophies here is that we need to bring out the most certain, most verifiable information as possible to provide value to you, the civil engineer. So I look forward to going and showing you more about what we're building here in this series of videos. If you're someone who's already working with us and you're on our platform already, thank you very much for the opportunity to work with us and give us a shot. We really do appreciate that. And if you're new, I hope that this is a really good intro to what AI could do for you as a civil engineer. What are the possibilities and kind of where we see the future going and what we're looking to develop and build for the industry. So I hope you enjoy the series, and I really appreciate any feedback, comments, concerns, or questions that you might have. So I look forward to presenting on this more, talking about it more, and building more. Thank you.